That's a really weird thing to be attracted to, but I'm attracted to that. So what? I'm talking to my subscribers.
And you keep. Good morning. Today is the day of the military ball, and I've been very behind. Like, I was supposed to, this stuff I'm doing now with my hair and my wig, I was supposed to do this yesterday. I have a V-part wig. I'm about to try to make it into a side part. I don't know if it's gonna work because my hair is looking very like it's moving in the right direction. I can't braid my hair, so I would just be putting it back for the V-part wig, and it does fine. So, but one day I need to learn how to do braids. I'm about to try to do some little side action because I was gonna do it last night. Then I was gonna put my little flexi rods in, and then I was gonna sleep in them, so then in the morning they would be good. But now I'm putting the flexi rods in at 9 o'clock. So all we're gonna do is just pray that this hair curls up like really. Okay, I need to scoot it back. Okay. Let me see if I can get it closer, like this over here. Ugh. I'm not the hair guru. That's not me. Is it coming? Is it coming together? Let me know. Yeah, obviously I'll have to do like my edges and stuff. This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing edges over here. I'm seeing, so behind the head. Obviously all this will be curled. This will probably be in the back most of the time. And then I'm seeing like an influx of curls over here. Do y'all see it? Is it cute? Oh my gosh, it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. Okay, let me, okay. Okay. Let me put the flexi rods in. Okay, let me put it. Okay, friends, so this is how I'm doing it, just in case you want to do it too. I'm gonna show you how I'm doing it. So we brushing it out. The olive oil. Oh, look at me here, looking like a hair YouTuber, and definitely not. But going in with my olive oil. Foam. Olive oil is like my favorite brand. I use olive oil perms, olive oil foam, olive oil hair lotion. Hi, Boogie. Did your dad take you outside? Babe, my hair is coming together. So while I'm sitting here literally prepping for a military ball, I thought it would be a good idea to get on here and tell you guys the story about how I really didn't want to be a military wife. Like, dating a military man, marrying a military man was never a part of my plan. See, that's the problem. It was my plan. God had a different plan for me. But yeah, that's just not what this is not where I thought I would be. I thought it would be really interesting to give you guys kind of like the background of kind of like how this all started and where we are now. So let's go ahead and get into it. Story time. So when I was in college, I didn't know who I was gonna end up with. Obviously, I didn't have like a checklist of like, you have to be doing this, and you have to have this occupation, and you have to make this amount of money. I didn't have any of that. I was never super into athletes like everybody else was. Me personally, the athlete lifestyle was just never something that attracted me. That sort of like fast life was never anything that attracted me. Nothing against them, I just never really desired that that lifestyle, and I feel like everything, all the things that come with kind of dating an athlete, I never really desired that. My main focus was more so on getting a Christian man who was loyal and who was respectable, somebody who respected me above all else, because I'm a firm believer of without respect a relationship will never work. A man can love you to the moon and back, still not be treating you right because he doesn't respect you. So I desired a respectful man. I desired an ambitious man, somebody who was not content with just staying in one place, because I'm very much an ambitious woman, very driven. So I definitely needed somebody that was going to match that energy. As far as like occupation goes, I didn't have like a, oh, my man is gonna do this, my man is gonna do that. Like I've never been one of those. The only thing for me is that you have to have the desire to work and to lead, and you have to be able to take care of the household, take care of your household priorities, take care of your family type of thing. So occupation never really mattered. It's just military in general was not an occupation that I expected my man to have. I didn't have a whole lot of people in the military in my family, so a lot of the stuff that I heard about the military were very like stereotypical things that you would hear like from a friend or online. And the only thing that I pretty much knew about the military was, oh, you know, Department of Defense, they go when they fight in the wars, they get sent around a lot, you get moved around a lot. The notion that I had in my head was that you would really never see them and never be around them. That was kind of like the notion that I had in my head. And the familial experience that I was building when I was in college was like a man that goes to work every day, comes home, kind of like a 9-to-5, maybe like a businessman, so you will, I don't know, a man that just goes to work every day 9-to-5 and then comes home, and then I don't ever have to worry about him being sent anywhere or having to go long periods without seeing him. That was more so the part that I was not a fan of, because my love language is quality time, or at least my #1 love language. So having a man that was going to be gone all the time for his job was just not, that wasn't something that I was going to be looking forward to. And also, I don't even think I had any idea about ROTC until I went to college. Like, I went to a private school, so we didn't have junior ROTC at all at my private school. So I wasn't introduced to like the whole concept of ROTC, the whole concept of like grooming kids to become soldiers, until I got to college. So that was kind of like some of my reservations about it. It was never anything against them, like personally. I didn't have anything against soldiers or military men like some people do. I just never saw my life with a military man. I just never did. But boy, has that changed, let me tell you. Now, I will say the military lifestyle has its pros and cons. There are pros and cons to it, but honestly, I like it. I like it, and I don't think I would ever, I never thought I would ever say that, but I actually do like it. Like, the military community is so like nice and family oriented. They're different in a sense that in the military world, they're all used to traveling and being around different types of people and having to interact and work with different types of people. So typically they're all very, very friendly. Whenever I met some friends of Rico's from work, or some of Rico's co-workers, one couple or one military wife told me, she was like, you know, we've been doing this for a while, and we've just learned that family is not always where you come from. Family is not always who you have waiting on you back home. Like, back home is in whatever state you're from. Family is where you are. And she was like, we make family wherever we are. And it gives that. It really does. It's just so different. And it's just so different and so comfortable. Like, I don't want to make everything about race, but like, all races of people just interact without even like a second thought about, oh, I'm going to treat you differently because you're a certain race. Now, this is my experience from the civilian side. I don't know what happens while everybody's at work. But my experience from like meeting other like families and other wives and stuff, it's like they treat everybody the same. regardless of what you look like. And I think that is just so different to me. It's sad because that shouldn't be like not normal. Everything is just so comfortable. Like everything is just so comfortable. I think that's the only word that I could use to describe it, is that it's just comfortable. I also think too, there's kind of like this sense of camaraderie that comes with like being married to somebody in the military. And I think just from watching him do his thing and watching all like the structure of it all and just like watching everything play out kind of gives me like that same sense of camaraderie too, which is like weird, but yeah, it feels good. It feels good to be a part of like a supportive community. And everybody that I have met has like opened up to me very quickly. They've all been so open to getting to know me, and you know, those relationships and those bonds just form so fast. And then, you know, people end up leaving, and then you end up having to leave, and then it's kind of like in high school. That's kind of like the only thing that I can compare it to, where you form all of these deep relationships, and then at graduation y'all just kind of all go your separate ways. And then, you know, you may or may not see each other again, but you always will remember that relationship you had at that moment. And it's just really cool. It's really cool. And I think now I've gotten to the point to where I've gone from, oh, I don't see myself dating somebody in the military, to now I'm engaged to somebody in the military, to I don't care if you do the full 20, like I'm here. I'm here with you. Because honestly, I enjoy it. Now, do I enjoy the times where he has to leave? No. At the same time, I feel like I'm like secure enough and I'm confident enough to be able to handle that. Like, it takes a certain type of woman to be able to handle like whenever you're separated from your partner. It definitely takes a certain personality and a certain like attitude to be able to deal with like your husband being gone or your husband having to leave, which is why I'm gonna say I feel this way, but I mean that might not be the way everybody feels, and that's fine. But I feel like I'm secure enough in myself, in my fiance, and secure enough in what I have going on to where, you know, I can handle it. I can handle it. Am I gonna want to? No. Am I gonna want to be away from him? No. But at the end of the day, I will hold this fort down. I will hold this fort down. So yeah, that's kind of like the progression from where I was in college to where I am now. And yeah, we're gonna keep pushing and we're gonna see how long this goes. So I was literally just talking about, before you came out here, how I didn't want to be a military wife, and how I went from not wanting to date somebody in the military to now I love being engaged to you and you're in the military. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, once I, you know, knew I could get her to like me, you know what I'm saying? I knew she would love it here, you know. That's really all it took. I wasn't worried about the other stuff. I just had to get her to like me first.
Oh my goodness, you're crazy.
What can I say? It's pleasant over here. Bro, this camera's good, boy. I got my skin looking good, boy.
Rico is like borderline conceited, so just so y'all know. He's very confident in himself.
She meant confident. That's what she meant.
Confident but borderline conceited.
She meant confident.
It's okay though, I like it. I don't want nobody that ain't confident in themselves.
My mama used to always say, if you don't think you look good, how can you expect somebody else to think you look good?
Period. And his mama was not wrong. Just like how she wasn't wrong about Phoenix, which is why I ended up changing my mind, because I talked to your mama. Yes, I called her, and well, actually she called me, and then I just brought it up. She took your side.
She almost never takes my side, y'all.
I know, and I was really kind of salty about it, but then I was thinking about it and I was like, because I know your mama is like very like, she don't ever just take your side for no reason.
No, she really don't. My mama's not that type of mom to where she's like, oh, I'm just gonna take my son's side because he's my son. She does not play that.
Yeah, so I knew with her telling me that, she was like being for real. She was like, well, Aniyah, I do get what he's saying. He just at the end
You put marshmallow in that?
Cool Whip, she was like, at the end of the day, I think all he wants to do is just take care of you and make sure you're taken care of, and he's just trying to make sure
That's all I want to do, man. That's all I'm trying to do, man.
That y'all have everything y'all need. And when she started saying that, I was like,
hey,
okay.
Hey, y'all, I'm a simple man. Hey, I just want to make sure we good. That's all it is. That's all I want to do. Make sure we good, man.
She was like, and y'all got the wedding coming up, and yeah, I know. So then after I got off the phone with her and I thought about that for a minute, I was like, you know what? Maybe I am tripping.
Now you be on my head, man.
What's your favorite thing about me?
Favorite thing about you?
Alpha, don't ruin it.
I'll say I like her personality, her goofiness. Like, me and her are both goofy. Hold on, y'all. So like I said, personality and goofiness, me and her are both goofy. So like, randomly, she'll just do some goofy stuff. And like, she has this little like Michael Jackson moonwalk slide in a square type of thing that she does randomly. And it's so hilarious. It's funny. But I just like look at it and I love it. Because it's like, I'm goofy too. So we both be goofy together.
You want to know my favorite thing about you?
So I like to see the wiggle for sure. So I like to see the wiggle for sure. Yeah, what's up?
My favorite thing about you?
She always be trying to kill me, man. God dang.
I don't be trying to kill you.
As you aggressively reach around and grab my neck.
That was not aggressive. I literally just did this.
Aggressive.
He's making it dramatic on the camera. I literally just did this, and then you keep. No, but I like how you are very like, I don't know what the word for it is, but like if somebody give you something to do, you are not gonna half-ass it. Like you gonna do it for real. Like you gonna have that shit on.
Y'all, there be so many times I just want to half-ass stuff.
But he cannot.
I can't do it.
He cannot. He is incapable of half-assing shit. Whereas like me, I am like a half-asser for sure. Like 100% half-asser. Rico is just he's so like by the book, stickler.
I wouldn't say by the book. I mean, I just like to do it right.
Well, he cannot half-ass anything, and I think that's very attractive to me, and I don't really know why. That's a really weird thing to be attracted to, but I'm attracted to that because I see you and I see you like getting stuff done, and I feel like I'd be like, ooh, like that's my man, he getting stuff done, you know?
Yeah.
Do that make sense?
No, yeah. I guess it shows you that I'm like reliable. And,
yes, you're so reliable. Like what? You're so reliable. Like Rico, I know he's gonna get something done, unless it got to do with cooking, child.
Okay, all right.
Or putting some stuff up. Because let me tell you, when it comes to stuff in the kitchen, if I tell him to do anything in the kitchen, he'll half-ass that now. I will say that. Putting pots in the refrigerator.
Y'all, here's my thing. All right. If you got some leftovers, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's already in a container.
That's not a container.
I.e. a pot.
That's a pot.
Is a pot not a type of container?
What, baby?
Anyway, Anyway, if the food is already in a container, why do I need to go put it in another container?
Because you're gonna take up the whole refrigerator with pots, 1, and then 2, when I go to use the pot again, I'm gonna be like, where is this pot? Rico put it in the refrigerator.
You go to the refrigerator every day, so you should see it. You know what I'm saying?
But pots don't belong in the refrigerator.
That's my logic behind it. Why not? Who said it?
Okay.
What's the rule book?
Okay. You can just take back what I said about Rico because he getting on my nerves now.
Wow.
No, I'm just
so now we taking back statements.
I'm just playing.
Wow.
I'm just playing.
So
you are
you
super
really
reliable,
gonna
though.
take back statements?
You're so reliable though, because I be like, I know my man gonna get it done. I don't know. It make me feel some type of way. Because a lot of women can't rely on their men.
What time is it, man?
I don't know, but I think I need to take a bath. Alright, so hear me out. I look scary, I know. But I watched this YouTuber and I forget her name. I need to start writing these people's names down so that I can give them credit for what they did. But I watched this YouTuber who said instead of using milk of magnesia, use calamine lotion. because y'all know they came out and said, oh, milk magnesia is not supposed to go on your face, saying it was bad for your face or whatever. So I stopped using that in like high school or like freshman year of college because people said it was bad for your face. But when she came out like this, she said to use this. This is made for the skin, so follow my motion. And it hardens just like milk magnesia does. It's not as thick. It's not as thick and flaky as milk magnesia, but I like that. So yeah, so that's what this is on my face. And then I've done one eyebrow, but I haven't shaped it or anything, so beware of that. And then I'm about to do this other eyebrow. I got another Anastasia eyebrow pomade, but I feel like I got the wrong color. Yeah, I did. I got the wrong color, and now I don't like this color because this color is different from this color. So now I'm like trying to scrape the last little bit of that out. Okay, so this is our progress. Don't judge me because we're not done. I haven't put my lashes on, but I'll wait and put those on at the end because, baby, it normally takes me a while to put lashes on, and everything else needs to be done because if I take 30 minutes on my lashes, at least everything else is done. Right? Right. But I decided to go smoky. Do y'all like? I'm gonna show y'all the finished product so I can stop looking like crazy, like a ghost. Backup song.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
I like the bartender. I'm at the bar with her. I like the bartender. I'm at the bar with her. Okay. I like the bartender. I'm at the bar with her. I like the bartender. I'm at the bar with her, but I want you but I want you.
If we taking pictures, then I guess I can bring the whatchamacallit.
This is the finished look, you guys.
You said what?
I'm talking to my subscribers. Make it where?
Am I too close? Make it.
No, you ain't too close.
Make it to get this and still do this receiving line. We can always come back.
How?
Do the receiving line. Come.
Major floor, HHT 11.